Hey y'all, welcome to today's video. We're just gonna go ahead and get started because it's a little bit easier for me to edit if the video is shorter. So I'm just gonna list everything in the description box below of what I already used on my face up to now. So all of the complexion products, brows, all that basic stuff will be listed below if you're curious, but let's go ahead and get started on this eye look. Today, I think we're just gonna do a look that makes blue eyes specifically pop. And I mean, I'm sure this could apply to other eye colors as well, but obviously since I have blue eyes, we're just gonna go with that. And I know there's a million videos like this out there, but this is just my take on what I think makes blue eyes look brighter, wider, more awake, all that good stuff. So let's get started. So I also already primed my eyes with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. It's just a cream eyeshadow base that pretty much matches my skin tone, so use whatever you like for you. And then I also set the lid with, I'm using the Naked palette. I know this has been around for a long time, but I still love it and use it quite often. So I used Naked, just this light matte brown shade right there. Excuse me. And yeah, so that's all over my lids right now. And then next, let's see, we're gonna use today some more coppery, reddish, deeper brown colors. I just have a little Z palette of all my little eyeshadows in here. So I'm just gonna be reaching into some of these today and we're gonna get a good eyeshadow look. So let's start with, I gotta put something in my crease. So, we're gonna use, let's try out this one. I haven't practiced this look, so we're just gonna go in and see how this works. Now, I don't know the name of this eyeshadow, but it's from MAC. Back at that time, they didn't come with the little magnet and sticker on the back, so I don't know the name of it, but it looks like this. It's just a kind of a, oh, actually, you know what? I think it's called Beauty Marked or something like that, or handwritten. I'm not sure, but basically go to MAC. You can look around and try and find this eyeshadow. I'm just gonna use a little IT Cosmetics crease brush. This is pretty popular as well. It's the Airbrush Blending Crease Brush number 105. So that's what I'm gonna use. Again, just use whatever kind of crease brush you like. So I'm taking very little amount, tapping it off. And we're just gonna go lightly in the crease and blend it out. And I don't recommend using a lot at a time. Just go in with a very light hand and you can always build it up as you see fit. So see, that blends out pretty quickly. This brush is pretty great, so I do recommend that. I will also list this in the description box down below, so you can go out and find it if you like. So that's blended out. I don't know if y'all can tell, but it just kind of deepened it up a little bit. Just a little bit at a time is how I like to go in with my eyeshadows. So we're gonna do the other eye. And this look is totally appropriate for fall too. So obviously, no matter what eye color you have, if you go for this kind of look, you will be very fall appropriate, I think, because we're gonna be using a little more, bit of a deeper, more vibrant and bright copperish red shades. So see, that blends out pretty quickly and easily. And I'm not really being too precise with it either. I'm kind of taking it down on the lid as well. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. So that's the other benefit of this look. I'm gonna add a little more just so I can have a little bit more definition. But yeah, with this you don't need to be too precise or exact, and you can always clean up your mistakes later if you want with a Q-tip, makeup wipe, anything like that. So that's step number one. And then now, let's see, we're gonna go in. We're gonna use this a little more eggplant-y shade, and this is also from MAC. It is called Sketch. So I hope you can see that it's more of a purpley-ish, deeper eggplant shade. And again, we're gonna put this over that same color we used before. And this is just gonna, I'm first tapping it on the outer corner, and then we're gonna blend in just very carefully so it doesn't get all over the eye. But yeah, see how much of a difference that makes in how it defines the eye. So yeah, just blend using small circular motions, just carefully. So it's starting to come together a little bit better. At first I know it looks a little messy and stuff, but once we start putting the more vibrant colors on the lid, it'll all look very diffused and a little more put together. So again, with this you just need like the tiniest bit because it will fly everywhere. It's very, very dark and pigmented. So going in on the other eye now, just carefully Blending it out. I love this color so much. I really like MAC shadows, and now they come with the stickers on the back. I'm probably very behind on that, but oh, you know what? I just realized the other one, the reason why I didn't have the color on the back is because I got it in the little container and I depotted it myself. I'm just now remembering that, so my mistake. They probably came back then with the stickers and stuff if you just bought the individual, but I didn't do that at the time. So that was my fault, but anyway. Okay, I think we're all blended out pretty well here now. So kind of taking it on the lid a little bit just to make sure it's all seamless. All right, cool. And then now, this is where I'm gonna have to make a decision. Okay, I think starting off with, we're gonna start off with this color. Okay, so again, another MAC shade. This is in Red Brick. I know it looks kind of intimidating and scary, but kind of like how I've been blending everything very lightly in the crease. Just use a lighter hand and I think you'll be fine with this. And this really, it's such a vibrant, you know, but deep rusty red color. I think it's beautiful. I'm just gonna use this little Urban Decay brush that came with one of the Naked palettes. I'm using this end, so not this little tinier one. I'm using this bigger, flatter, fluffier one. So again, just like lightly tapping it, and then I'm gonna tap off the extra. And then this is just gonna go all over the lid. So first I like to pat it on so it doesn't get all over everything, and then I just kind of like flick it just very carefully, and then I just kind of smudge it in. And see, it doesn't look like this on your eye if you just go in with a small amount. So it really, you don't need that much, and you can always build it up, which I'm probably gonna get to in a minute. But first we're just gonna start off like this. Yeah, I think it looks better. It's getting closer to what I want it to look like. And so I kind of also drag down what I have on the crease and bring it down on the lid. Okay, so now I think I can build it up a little more. So that's what I'm gonna do, just take a little more, tap it off, and do the same thing I just did and just build it up. And then I'll even take it and bring it up into the crease. This brush is good for that. And so now it's starting to blend in. And see, I still think it looks quite soft, but like smoky and deep. I hope it's showing up on camera like it is in person. But see, now it looks, you know, very fall appropriate, I think. And we're gonna add a little bit more of a shimmery color on top next. So here I am going on the other eye. Just lightly tapping and blending. And if I wasn't talking, I think you'd come to find that this can be put together really quickly and easily. So again, I'll just add a little more to make it a little bit more vibrant. And then into the crease. This look makes me think of like a smog, like campfire-ish vibes. I don't know why, but it does. So I think they look even now. And looking back, I can see that it's a little messy on me because, like I said, I intentionally kind of made it a little messy, but I can clean that up in a second. So, okay, so there's that. And then next, this is the last eyeshadow I believe I'm gonna use. And this is probably my favorite eyeshadow of all time right here. And this is it's a pretty classic one. MAC's Coppering, so copper, ing. Very nice, very beautiful. Again, this is a little bit more deep compared to that last vibrant brick red, but this is shimmery. So once this is like washed all over the lid, then it'll kind of bring it all together and make the eyes pop especially well. I think really blue eyes, coppers, oranges, and reds really like contrast with the eyes, so it makes them very bright and makes them pop. So again, this is gonna stay more focused centrally on the lid, so right in the middle right there. And this just really, I think, ties it all together. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. It's a nice shimmery copper color. See how that brightens it? Like, if I close my eyes, you can compare. I think it looks really nice. So there's that. There we go. And then just a little bit on the other eye. I think this mixes really well with that red base that we put underneath. I feel like if you didn't add that, it would be even more soft, but I like how this, it really makes your eyes pop. So there. So just to clarify, I'm not bringing this high up in the crease. This is just staying mostly on the lid and in the middle. I'm not bringing this out or in, keeping it very focused in the middle here. So there you go. And then now just to really tie it all together, you don't have to do this because I know not everyone likes to do this, but I'm just gonna bring a couple of the colors I used on my lower lash line. I don't have a different brush. I'll just use the same one, and that's probably even better because it'll make the colors blend together even better anyway. So I'm gonna go back in with color number 1. Again, I think this is Beauty Marked or it's something like that. I can't remember, but I'm just gonna run this under my lash line very lightly. You don't wanna drag this down too far because then it can make you look like you're very tired, and I don't want to do that. So just very softly, you don't need a lot. So again, just a very tiny amount. I think this makes such a difference. This will also keep your eyes, it'll just tie it together, you know? It kind of keeps your eyes looking like they're open and you can see the whites of your eyes. So again, color number 1, and then I'll take that eggplant color again, sketch, and I'll do the same thing. Again, just tiny, tiny, tiny. I don't want it to be too dark. I'll keep this more on the outer edge. So it's not too dark. There we go. All right, and then finally, we'll do the last 2 red colors. And I think, yeah, I won't mix them together exactly, but we'll take the more matte red, the brick red, or red brick, I'm sorry, from MAC. Keep this more on the center, like we did on the top lid. So we're kind of mimicking the same thing, just on the lower lash line. So this goes more in the center. Other eye. I would recommend using a smaller brush than this on your lower lash line, but I'm just doing this out of ease. And then finally, just right on top, we're gonna go back in with coppering right here. Again, a little tiny bit, and this will just add that little like extra flash of shimmer and really will brighten the eyes. And you can even bring this a little more in. I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I think it's important to have the browns in this look as well, because if you just did like all of these red colors, on my skin tone it would kind of look like you have pink eye or like your eyes are irritated. So I think it's important to, if you're gonna do anything, make sure that you have some of those brown colors in the crease and, you know, down on the lower lash line as well, just to balance it out and make it look more intentional. And that's it for the eyes, I believe. Oh, I do have an eyeliner right here. You can go in with whatever eyeliner you want, but I think for the sake of this look, I'm not gonna use black. I'm gonna try and make it more blend and more be more cohesive. So I'm just gonna use this MAC eyeliner, and it's called Stubborn Brown. So there you have it. It's just a very rich, deep, dark brown, nice matte. And then I'm just gonna bring this down the waterline, and you can do winged liner. You can make this as dramatic as you want, but this is just what I'm doing. So I'm gonna add this to my waterline really quick. This would be great for nighttime. If you wanted to wear this in the daytime, just don't wear eyeliner, and it'll make you look it'll make your eyes pop, I think, a lot. I mean, already, I think it looks beautiful. But yeah, I like how with makeup you can do whatever kind of variation that you want, but it's fun to take inspiration from other people as well, so yeah. There's that. Oh, and you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna add a little bit of something because I think this is important. So for the inner corner, yeah, because I think it's kind of like making my eyes look a little bit more closed and small. So to kind of bring back that life and just add the final touch, I'm gonna use this one more MAC shade, but again, use whatever shimmery eyeshadow you'd like. This is called Retrospect. It's just a nice light, like a bleach blonde, golden-y color. And I'm gonna go in with this other side of the eyeshadow, brush, and I'm just gonna take a little bit, tap it off, and then I'm gonna add this just to the inner corner, just to add that brightness back. And this is very subtle, but it does make a difference, I think. And yeah, I think that brings back some of the life back to the eye. Yeah, I think that kind of brightened it back up. So again, whatever shade you want to use is totally fine, but this is just what I'm doing. Just kind of blend it out. Oh yeah, that makes such a difference. Perfect. And then back next, I'm gonna do my lips on camera too. So I've got a couple more things left to do, so I'm almost done, bear with me. And in my last video, I used this same Urban Decay lip pencil. It's called Weirdo. It matches my lips pretty well. It's a touch more pink, but it works. Just quickly lining the outside. And I do have a lip balm on, so it's kind of making it blend in quickly and easily. And then for the lips, I'm just gonna use this Smashbox Always On Liquid Lip. This is in Babe Alert. So this is a really good liquid lip formula. And again, for me, this is kind of like a My Lips but better kind of shade. So for those watching, use whatever you like. But yeah, very quick, very easy, works for me. And then last step for the eyes is mascara. So last time I raved about the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, but I've had this for a while before, so I'm just gonna try and use this. But again, this is also a great mascara too. It's the Voluminous Original in black. I think it's Black is Black. This is just a classic mascara. It's beautiful. It separates your lashes but gives them volume at the same time. You'll see in a second, but it's just beautiful and works, and it lasts very well during the day. Makeup artists use this for a reason, which I'm not a makeup artist, but nor would I ever claim to be. I just like to have fun with makeup and play with it and wear it. But yeah, this is a good old standby for a reason. So there's one. Sorry guys, my camera totally cut out on me as I was doing my mascara, but you know what mascara I used? I just completed the other eye and then realized that my camera stopped working. But anyway, the only extra step that I did after that was use this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Highlight in Pearl. It's just a very bright white shade. Sorry, mirror. But yeah, it looks good on my skin tone. If you're very deep and dark, it might not work for you, but again, just use whatever highlight you want. This look was mostly about the eyes today anyway, but just to finish the look, I'd use this, and that's it. I'm gonna list all the products I use down in the description box in case you wanna go out and buy them, or if you want to just see what I used and where I got it and all that stuff. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a dream of mine to film videos like this and put them up on YouTube, so I'm really nervous, but I'm also really excited and happy, and I just love playing with makeup, and this is my fun creative outlet to just do makeup things and talk about it and do it on screen. So I hope someone out there enjoys this. I know some of my friends watch, and I hope you guys enjoy what I'm doing, and I want to try and make more of these. So thank y'all again so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I guess I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye!